point here, earth node point. In certain cases, the polynomial equations are given in logarithms or exponential functions, and you can reduce that equations to a quadratic form and you can solve that equations. The polynomial equations which involves the logarithms and exponential functions like that. I will give one such problem to you. Solve log x to the base y plus log y to the base x equal to 2 and x square plus y equal to 12. You have to find x and y values. Solving means you have to find x and y values from these two equations. That means you have to find the values of x and y where that x and y values are simultaneously satisfies both the equations. Simultaneously satisfies means once you put those values, obtained x and y values, it satisfies this equation as well as this equation. So this method comes under simultaneous equations solving. Simultaneous equations in x and y variables here. So that is the question. Now here this problem can be reduced to quadratic form. Let us consider the first equation. Let this is 1 and x square plus y is 12. This is second equation. Now consider 1. Log x to the base y plus log y to the base x equal to 2. Let us consider the first one. That may be written as log x to the base y plus this is 1 by log x to the base y equal to 2. Since from the logarithm log a to the base b is known as 1 by log b to the base a. Log a to the base b, this is the property of the logarithms. Already I thought that you are familiar with these logarithms. Log a to the base b equal to 1 by log b to the base a. Once you interchange this one, that was comes to the denominator. So 1 by log b to the base a. Based on that property of the logarithm, just log y to the base x is written as 1 by log x to the base y. Now these two terms are same. And to solve this equation, let z equal to log x to the base y. Let otherwise put z equal to log x to the base y. Then we get z plus 1 by z equal to 2. That means the first equation is reduces to this form. On simplification, it gives us clearly a quadratic z square plus 1 by z equal to 2 or z square plus 1 equal to 2z taking cross multiplication. That gives us a quadratic z square minus 2z plus 1 equal to 0. Just based on the first equation, though it is in logarithmic form, I can able to reduce that equation to a quadratic form by suitable transformation, by taking a small change, by taking z equal to log x to the base y. I can able to change this first equation to a quadratic form. This quadratic form can be From this quadratic form you can able to find the z value. It gives us z minus 1 whole square equal to 0. So, z takes the value 1. Once z equal to 1, log x to the base y is 1. So, log x to the base y takes the value 1. Once log x to the base y equal to 1, this is possible once these two values are equal, hence x equal to y itself. Let us suppose this is the third relation that we have obtained. So, by solving or reducing this first equation or reducing that equation to a quadratic form, I can able to get a relation between another relation between x and y, which is x equal to y. Now solve 2 and 3 to get the values of x and y. Now from 2, 3, replacing y with x. From 2, 3, replacing y with x, x square plus x equal to 12. That gives us x square minus plus x minus 12 equal to 0. Which gives us x plus 4 into x minus 3 equal to 0. The factors are clearly x plus 4 into x minus 3 equal to 0. You can factorize this quadratic as product of two linear factors. Clearly x takes the value. Therefore, x equal to minus 4 or 3. Since x equal to y, y also minus 4 or 3. So, therefore, x equal to minus 4 or y equal to minus 4. But it is not valid, because in logarithm cannot be applicable to negative integers. So, not possible. This is not possible. You can leave this solution. That means you no need of taking this solution. So, therefore, x equal to 3, y equal to 3, only the solution. Because logarithm is applicable only to positive reals. Logarithm is applicable to only positive reals, no need of taking x equal to minus 4 and y equal to minus 4. There is two, the values of x and y are negative here, which is not possible here. So that I will take only positive solution, 3 and 3, x equal to 3, taking x equal to 3 we get 9 plus 3, 12, satisfied. And once taking x and y as 3 and 3, log 3 to the base 3, 1, log 3 to the base 3, 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So, these such problems may ask in objective type questions. These are the problems which comes under polynomial functions or polynomial equations of simultaneous equations. So, take one equation and reduce it to quadratic form and solve it. By solving that one, you can able to get one more relation between x and y, the variables here involved in the simultaneous equations. So, solving the second equation with this one, you get the required values. Observe the obtained values whether they satisfied the given equations or not. Once they satisfied the equations, you have to consider those values as the required values. Once they are not satisfied like this, you leave them as extraneous solutions. Extraneous solutions means the unwanted solutions that obtained by solving an equation. Those unwanted solutions are said to be extraneous solutions. Extraneous solutions. Naturally, extraneous solutions can be cannot be considered here, and only the considered solutions are here, x equal to 3 and y equal to 3. So, such problems may ask in objective questions. related to the theory of equations. These are the equations involving logarithms. Similarly, I will give one more problem based on these logarithms only, logarithmic equations which can be reduced to the quadratic form. Solve log x square minus 2x plus 65 to the base 5 minus x equal to 2. This is also involved, the equation involved logarithms. This equation can be reduced to the quadratic form. By suitable changes, you can reduce this equation to the quadratic equation. So, given log x square minus 2x plus 65 to the base 5 minus x equal to 2. The base cannot be negative. Base cannot be negative. That should be observed here. 5 minus x always greater than 0 and not equal to 1. And moreover, x square minus 2x plus 65 also positive. So, logarithm is applicable only to positive quantity, positive reals, and as well as the base of the logarithm must be positive and not equal to 1, where x square minus 2x plus 65 must be positive and 5 minus x positive and 5 minus x not equal to 1. These are the conditions one should observe before solving the given equation. And that means whenever the obtained value of x on solving that equation, the obtained values, whether they satisfies this condition or not, that you have to check that conditions. Now from 1, let it be 1. Now from 1, by definition of the logarithm, by definition of logarithm, by definition of logarithm, log function, we get x square minus 2x plus 265 equal to, you can raise 2 to the power 5 minus 6, because log b to the base a equal to k implies a power k equal to b. By definition of logarithm, that means you can transfer this logarithm to the exponential form. The exponential form can be transferred to logarithmic form. Log b to the base a equal to k implies a power k is always equal to b. Based on the definition of the logarithm, a relation between exponential and logarithm form, just I am changing this one to exponential form. This is exponential form. That reduces to a quadratic clearly. On expanding 5 minus x whole square, we get 25 minus 10x here plus x square. You can remove this x square on both sides. So, collecting x terms, minus of plus 10x minus 2x plus 65 minus 25 equal to 0. That gives us 8x plus 40 equal to 0. X takes the value minus 40 by 8, which is minus 5, So, this one is reduced to a quadratic and we are getting a unique value here. Now let us check this value of x satisfies this relation or not. These relations or not, these inequalities or not. Taking x equal to minus 5 here, taking x equal to minus 5, we get 10, which is not equal to 1. Clearly it was satisfied. 5 plus 5, because minus x is plus 5. 5 plus 5, 10, more than 10. This is also satisfied. And taking x equal to minus 5, 25 minus 2 into minus 5 plus 65. All are positive clearly. 25 plus 10 plus 65, which is clearly greater than 0. Here the obtained value of x equal to minus 5 satisfies all these conditions over this equation. So, this equation exists whenever these conditions follows. That should be observed. So, here f x equal to minus 5 satisfies x square minus 2x plus 65 is greater than 0, comma 5 minus x positive and 5 minus x not equal to 1 also. Hence, required solution is x equal to minus 5. This is the way of solving the given equations. Once the given equations may contain logarithms, you may, by suitable changes or suitable definitions of the logarithms, you can reduce that equation to a quadratic. Based on that quadratic, you can able to find the value of x. Once you find the value of x, check whether that value of x satisfies all the conditions related to that equation. Here this equation exists only whenever x satisfies these conditions. So, clearly the obtained value of x equal to minus 5 satisfies that conditions. Once you put x equal to minus 5, this is positive and this one is also positive and it is not equal to 1. So, all the conditions also follows. Hence, the required solution is x equal to minus 5. That is the way of finding the solution of the equation. One more interesting problem. One more interesting problem here. This is also the polynomial function which reducible to quadratic form. Solve x plus 2 into x plus 3 into x plus 8 into x plus 12 equal to 4x square. This is clearly a polynomial equation of fourth degree, because maximum power of x is here x into x into x into x, x power 4. Once you multiply all these four factors, you get an equation of the form some x power 4 plus some constant into x cube, some constant into x square plus cx plus d equal to 0. Once you transfer this term to this side and add that one, once you transfer this term to this side and add that term to this term, x square term, you get x power 4 term, x cube term, x square term, x term and constant term. Clearly a fourth degree equation. Now, I will reduce this fourth degree equation to a quadratic form. How it is possible? In this case, In this case, observe the factors in the LHS part of the equation. Clearly, all the factors are linear factors, first degree factors, and moreover, here 3 into 4, 3 into 8, 24, whereas 2 into 12, that is also 24. You should observe like that. In dealing such questions, particularly in this form, let us suppose the general form of this equation is x plus a, x plus b, x plus c, x plus d equal to some constant into x square. This is the general form of the such equations. In this case, observe product of suppose AB equal to either CD or AD equal to BC, like that. Observe that products. Once the products AB equal to CD or AD equal to BC or any two product is equal to other products. In such case, you can able to reduce the given equation to the quadratic form. That is the concept here. Now, by this observation, given equation, at first write the linear factors pairwise. These two factors as one pair and these two linear factors as another pair. Keep the RHS as it is. Now multiply these factors. Multiplying these two factors, x square plus 12x plus 2x plus 12x plus 2x gives us 14x. 2 into 12, 24. This is one quadratic factor. And similarly, here is x square, 8x plus 3x, which gives us 11x. 8 into 3, 24, equal to 4x square. Now to solve this equation, let us divide the total equation, both LHS and RHS, with x square. That is dividing LHS and RHS with x square. We get, I will write 1x in the denominator below this factor and another x of the denominator below another factor. X into x gives us x square. I am dividing LHS with x square. Once you divide the RHS with x square, we get 4 itself. Dividing LHS and RHS with x square, I will write 1x in the denominator of one factor, another x below the another factor. So ultimately, dividing LHS with x square, similarly RHS with x square, we get this equation. Now divide this factor with x, we get x plus 24 by x, write this term initially, plus 14x by x, 14. Once you divide the numerator with the denominator, here you get x here is 14, I am writing 14, and plus 24 by x, I am writing here. Similar way, once you divide this quadratic with x, we get x plus 24 by x plus 11 equal to 4. In this equation, out of these two factors, this is common clearly. This is common. X plus 24 by x is common. So, put x plus 24 by x as a. put x plus 24 by x as a. Then we get a plus 14 into a plus 11 equal to 4. On multiplication, we get a square 11a plus 14a, which gives us 25a, plus 14 into 11. 14 into 11 gives us 44 and 15, 154. Take this constant to this side, minus 4 equal to 0. That is a square plus 25a plus 150 equal to 0. That means the given equation, biquadratic equation, clearly can be reducible to quadratic form by suitable changes. Once the equation particularly is in this form, you can go through this procedure. Now solve that quadratic. So 150, the factors of 150, so that we get 25. That means 15 into 10. The factors are 15 into 10. So that can be resolved as the factors a plus 10 into a plus 15 equal to 0, which gives us a equal to minus 10 and minus 15. But a is here, x plus 24 by x. The problem is not finished here. Just we find this a value, but we are in need of x value, so that equate this a. Therefore, x plus 24 by x equal to minus 10. Another option is x plus 24 by x is minus 15. Therefore, x square plus 24 takes the value minus 10x, and so x square plus 10x plus 24 equal to 0, which is 12 into 6 into 4. So, x plus 4 into x plus 6 equal to 0. Clearly, x equal to minus 4 and minus 6. And moreover, solving in this case, x square plus 24 takes the value minus 15x. That gives us x square plus 15x plus 24 equal to 0. 8 to 3. So 12 into 2. Otherwise, go through the formula x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square 225 minus 4 into a value 1 b c value 24 96 by 2 minus 15 plus or minus, this is root 129 by. So ultimately the roots of the given equation, this equation are minus 4, minus 6, minus 15 plus root 129 by 2 and minus 15 minus root 129 by 2. So therefore the required roots are minus 4, minus 6, minus 15 plus root 129 by 2, comma minus 15 minus root 129 by 2. These are the roots, different roots of the given equations. This is the way of solving the given equation, which is in the particular form. Observe the equation, and is there any possibility to reduce that equation to quadratic form? Particularly here, the given equation is of the form x plus a into x plus b into x plus c into x plus d equal to some a into x square, where a is constant, otherwise k into x square. Once the given equation is of the form, observe either AB equal to CD or AD equal to BC or AC equal to BD, like that. Once any one of the relation follows in between A, B, C, D, you can use this process to reduce that equation to the quadratic form. Once it reduces to the quadratic form, you can able to find the values of x, which solves the given equation. These are the procedures naturally we come across in solving the polynomial equations. I will come with certain methods in next classes. Thank you.